Hey, real quick, you didn't click on this because you like specs. You clicked because somewhere along the way your current setup started feeling just a bit slow, a little laggy, a little stuck. That subtle frustration, it tells you something's overdue for an upgrade. The CyberPowerPC Gamer Xtreme VR gaming PC fixes that feeling the instant you power it on. This is for you if you're the kind of person who notices when performance isn't quite right. You don't settle for janky frame rates, stuttering scenes, long load screens, or constant compromises just to keep things playable. You want a system that actually keeps up with you, not one you manage. Before we go deeper, take a second to check the current price and availability. Mid-tier gaming PCs like this don't tend to stick around at good pricing forever, and waiting usually means paying more later. You probably remember when you first felt it, that moment your old PC handled most things, but the thrill faded. Games still launched, and that was almost enough, until that first heavy scene stuttered, or that load time dragged, or you closed background apps just to chase a smoother session. You didn't need a crash to know something was off, you just felt it. That's when you knew it was time for better. The first time you sit down with this machine, that weight lifts. Not dramatically, but for real. Games feel less strained. Textures load quicker. Background tasks don't throw a tantrum. It's not about breaking records, it's about consistency. Smooth, predictable performance. You stop wondering if it can handle what you're doing, because it does. Use it for late-night gaming sessions and the experience feels calm instead of jittery. Use it for creative work and editing doesn't feel like a squeeze. Watch movies, stream content, bounce between apps, it doesn't cough or pause. That kind of everyday responsiveness gives you confidence in your setup instead of constant question marks. And don't make the mistake of thinking you can wait for a better price. These systems, solid performers with real VR readiness, tighten up in stock fast, and prices often climb once demand spikes. If you're worried it won't feel like a big enough leap, that worry disappears fast. This isn't raw desktop horsepower, it's balanced power. Every component works together so nothing feels outpaced or overwhelmed. Here's the part that catches most people by surprise. Once your system stops feeling like an obstacle, you think differently. You stop budgeting CPU cycles. You stop apologizing for performance dips. You just do what you want, faster and with less hassle. That relief? It's worth it. Gameplay that feels consistently smooth, loads fast without hiccups, handles multitasking without stress, feels like your setup finally breathes. Not for extreme ultramax settings. Upgrade path is limited eventually, comparing weaker options becomes pointless. You don't keep circling because you're unsure, you keep circling because you're delaying the upgrade you already know you want. Check the price, trust the instinct that brought you here, and make the move confidently, because this isn't one of those upgrades you'll regret putting off. It's the one that finally feels right.